Well, joining us in the studio here at KSPR is former jury basketball player Liz Moriondo, originally from Mount Vernon, but now you've moved on to the music industry. Tell me what's going on in your career.
Well, I just moved to Nashville in June, so I've just been out there writing and recording and going out almost every night to writers' rounds and stuff, just trying to meet people and network. And it's such an awesome town, and I'm having such a great time out there. And you never know who you're going to run into. It's pretty neat.
And you never know when you're going to be the next star.
That's
in
right.
Nashville,
That's right. And you know, everybody's really nice too, because they don't know who's going to be the next star either.
You had to make a decision a couple years ago, basketball or music. How hard was that decision?
Oh gosh, that's been the toughest decision of my life, really. You know, so far, well, that's probably a good thing, but I had given up so many years of my life to the sport of basketball, and I felt like I was just throwing it all away. And you know, when I finally came to terms with it, and I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to do music. It wasn't a waste. Like, I've learned so much from my years of playing basketball that I'm taking with me to the music industry. You know, it parallels a lot, and you know, I've had a lot of opportunities open up that I wouldn't have had I not played basketball at Jury. I got to open up for Sarah Evans and Lee Bryce in July, and it was at Jury, and you know, they're always just trying to push my music out there and introduce me to people if they think they can help me, and they're just always looking out for me.
And I'm sure they don't exactly just hand you $1 million check when you get to Nashville. What sort of troubles have you ran into that maybe for a younger musician you could give them advice on?
Well, you can't get discouraged or think that you're not special. You know, you go to Nashville and everybody's really good and everybody's really talented. I mean, that's where the stars are found. So you can't, I had somebody tell me one time, he said, don't ever let anybody tell you that you're not special, because you are. And you can't ever let yourself forget that, because you're around people that are a lot like you, but you're special. So don't give up, and be persistent, and don't forget that.
So what can the fans out there expect from the Liz Moriondo Band? I know you've got one album out, 10 songs on it, right?
Yes, yeah, I just finished my first album, and my CD release party is going to be on Saturday at 320's Club in Springfield. It's at the corner of Kansas and Battlefield, and it starts at 9 o'clock. And so yeah, that's my CD release party. The album's called The Same Way as the Wind, and there's 10 songs on there. All of them are co-written by me except for one. So it's got a lot of history in there. I pull a lot from personal experience, which is something I like to do.
Where did you get the name Same Way as the Wind?
I actually got that from playing basketball. In high school, we changed in a cross-country locker room, and there was this quote on the locker, and it said, "Sometimes the wind is against me. I breathe it in only because I have to, and spit it out cursing. But today, I'm going the same way as the wind, and it's all I can do to stay on the ground." And I pulled that quote out not too long ago, and we wrote about it. So it's just a feel-good song. It's about finally going the same way as the wind, and everything feels so good when you are. There
you go, basketball turned music star, and staying very busy. Tell us what you have coming up on Friday.
Friday night, I will be at Jury University at 8 o'clock. We're going to be performing there for about an hour and 15, an hour and 30 minutes, and we'll be performing some of the original music, but also a lot of rock and roll and country covers, and there's fireworks immediately following. I know they're having a barbecue beforehand, so I think it all kicks off at 6 o'clock. You can get tickets at jurytickets.com. So we're really looking forward to it. It's an all-ages show, free event. We love to see everybody come out.
All right, and that's at the brand new O'Reilly Family Events Center, where I know the people over at Jury, the basketball team, the volleyball team are very excited about that, and very excited to have you. Well, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Best of luck in your future, and we'll hope for big things down the road.
Thank you very much.